These guys should know each other quite a bit. Jens is probably one of the few top players who is playing during Grubby streaming hours. So they battle each other constantly. Had some ping issues in between, but I think that's been solved as well. Nadrox, thank you for the sub.
10 years pog.
Let's go. So, I watched the Grubby replay versus Sonic yesterday, and there he was creeping a lot, trying to out-creep the Demon Hunter while keeping him busy. And I wonder if that's a Sonic-specific thing, or if that's a general thing, because against out-creeping a Demon Hunter with Immolation, to me, seems almost impossible. Sonic played as so often very aggressive and had no desire to creep much, as he never does. So that's why I'm asking if that was a Sonic-specific thing. So far, we creep, we wait. Ooh. Wow, we wait for the shop. And now we can heal, but the Demon Hunter is right there to disrupt this. First mana burn right in the face. And that's what happens when you're up against an Immolation Demon Hunter. Gets the dust to maybe potentially hunt some archers, plus the circlet for some damage. Classic orc purchase in the mid game. Mid game? Early game? Not that easy to find the opponent. Jens wasting a little time here, but thankfully for the elves, there is a wonderful, wonderful creep spot where a lot of small HP or little HP melee units are. And that's where Immolation shines the most. Boom, boom, boom. Creep spot done. But it's once again quite remarkable in comparison to the Asian Orc and Night Elves how close Grubby can stay to the creeping Demon Hunter, who was roaming a lot, to be fair. Tech's running. Grubby in that regard ahead. We got the Huntress Hall in time. But can the Blade Master steal this? Maybe. No interest to go into the base, and I think it is the right thing to not go for the wisps anymore. The lumber for lures will be there. You're not buying a lot of time. So that strategy that was there like a couple of weeks, months ago, doesn't really work that well anymore. Again, it's a lot about the creeps. So we kill this camp, we get the heal cells, we creep right in Jens's face, who got a lot of information now, of course. Talisman of Evasion, nice. With that information that Grubby is at the bottom, Jens can go north and creep the same spot. Gets the ring +5. And that is the dream drop for a mighty, mighty Demon Hunter. Finding armor against the Blade Master, who does a lot of physical damage, is pretty much the best that can happen to you. And with that, he stays this 0.3 levels ahead. We get the Keeper, we get the Lures, we get a tier 3... What? Tier 3 totem play. So we are debating for 4 months if you should go Beastery or Beastery Totem.
We're under attack.
And Grubby just decides you can play tier 3 against Elf? Is that what we're doing? Okay. No Raiders, no Kodos. Interesting. At least not for now. He has a brilliant mind for the game. I'm not questioning him. When Grubby's doing that, there must be a good reason behind it. Shadowhunter coming in, gathered information with the blade, steal some item, reveal used as well. Is that the red spot for Grubby? It is! Item though! to the Demon Hunter. Big mana stone here. We got Entangle, we got Burns, and the Shadow Hunter might bite the dust. No Dispel. Keeper patrolling the poor Shadow Hunter. Nice Hex against it though. Feels like Entangle was ready. Maybe got a little greedy. Gets a grunt in return. Archers survive for now. But does Jens know about the tier 3? Yes, okay. He knows, I think. Or the replay is bugged, I'm not sure. Grubby able to turn the pressure around with the Shadow Hunter that barely got mana, now getting burned again. Whew, that was close, right before the next hex. Early staff by Jens, I like that. Brute strength upgrade, walkers. Double walkers. Double walkers, nothing else? What the hell is Grubby doing?
We're under attack.
Swing! Well, he's stealing creeps, that's what he does. Gets entangled, getting punished. But thanks to Dryads, he's always gonna be slowed. And he's just dead, isn't he? Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Jens closes this at 2 points around next to the trees. Rip! Rip! Oh, that's a huge loss, of course. Very, very, very unfortunate. Shadow Hunter also didn't make that much progress. Going for an early or... I don't understand any of this. This goes beyond me. Tauren. Tauren walkers. So walkers are great versus bears because of magic damage. They can't attack dryads because dryads are magic immune. Tauren are a solid front row but need a lot of support. Headhunters now against the dryads. If that works, man. Jens is a... How do I put this? I want to say he's a fairly slow player, but not like he has low APM, but that there's a lot of building time until he gets to his final strat. He apparently knows what's up though, because he cues a Chimera Ruse. Maybe in anticipation of that, Grubby already went for the Orb of Lightning to have something against air. Blade Master can be incredible against air. If it perches, the air unit is probably dead. But yeah. 10 armor on the Demon Hunter. Oh, that's nasty. 15 in total. And the Blade Master's still not back, by the way, from that one kill in the base. He's coming back now. That was a lot of XP that went to... Ah, what am I doing here? Wrong, 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 wrong. I hit the XP. There we go. That's the XP graph that I wanted to hit. I hope he stared you right in the eye. It's... Walker, Kodo, Headhunter. Okay. So the Tauren is the buffer unit to soak up damage. Walkers support these Tauren and can try to deal with bears. And Headhunters are designed to take out Dryads. Okay. Interesting. One unit for free here though. Sharking around the new big strength of the elves. The Scroll of the Beast. Well, a little unnecessary when you have Roar anyway. But Grubby gets the red spot. And that is a sick Blade Master. As so often on Northern Isles. Oh, can I change? No, I can't change color, then it doesn't fit with the overlay. Grubby murders penguins, by the way, and seals. Disappointed. We got an expo and we get a tower against that expo. Smart. Doesn't take that much attention then. Little bit of a supply lead. No TP on Grubby. He's got to fight soon. He just got critical strike in time. Super important. Is this army ready? We got 2 Torrent. Not too bad. We got a tower right behind. Can this work? Can we fight for a minute until the tower is ready? We'll see about that. Chewing through Torrent takes a long time though. Demon Hunter hurt. Shadow Hunter in trouble. You need the healer. Gets the level 4. Heals himself. Demon Hunter chasing with that invuln. SH. It's not getting blocked by the Torrent, but the Demon Hunter is. Mana burn not enough. Now he stops for a second. Still ready. Still saved. Oh man. Bears falling here as well. Really, really, really good fight by Grubby. And Jens may be a little bit too conservative. No Chimera in that fight yet. The expo is up, but he probably didn't see that there's a tower. That's super annoying. I guess the first Chimera has to deal with that now, or Grubby just deals with that expansion. He'll scroll Invo Pot on Jens though. That Blade Master is a beast, but again, Grubby makes it work also versus Jens, that his heroes are higher than Jens' heroes, even though there was this long pause where the blade couldn't level because it was dead. And now we got a tower here as well, ready for a counter expansion at some point. That kind of leaves only the 6 o'clock for Jens to expand. Siki, thank you for the prime.
Work complete.
Oh, that's really cool. Blade might need a level of mirror image or staff. And Tangle is kind of scary. He has very limited dispel. Expo here now. But that's easily readable, I'd say. Just builds 2 towers somewhere, man. Now 3. The tree moved out of range. That's also kind of smart, isn't it? While everything is about expansions, we fight in the Night Elf base next to the Moonwells. Demon Hunter is having a bit of a tough time marching forward. The bears blocking. Tauren are in, so escaping this choke here is pretty much impossible, I would say, is it not? Or the ranged army by Grubby can do so much damage, but also the Chimera. Number 1 Chimera up, takes the Tauren. We have Ancestral Spirit, everybody, and we bring the Tauren back when they die. Can't do the same with bears, can use some redo. This Chimera is doing some heavy lifting, but the blade is in proximity now, can attack. New rotating in. New Chimera rotating in. 2 Tauren about to fall. 2 bears about to fall. The front line is completely getting wiped on both sides. Who's losing the first hero is the big question. Demon Hunter level 4 crit! And he wipes him! Level 5 on the blade. Utter chaos. Nobody has a lot left, but we got 1 redo. Love to have it. Without the Demon Hunter though. My lord, does he need a revive. Blade Master just farming. Demon Hunter could probably somewhat solo this. I don't think you got time for an altar, do you? Expo has to relocate again. Grubby is expanding in his face. The guts on this guy. There's another base by Jens though at 6 o'clock. Yeah, gotta respect Chimeras. It takes forever for them to be up, but once they're up, they're up. Troll region, kinda nice. Backpack would probably be even better. Or a shop somewhere. Oh, the Torrent corpses haven't disappeared. He can bring a 5 supply unit back for a little bit of mana. That's what he was waiting for. Now retreating, now healing. Shop control should also go to Grubby. Cancels the unit. Yeah, for the shop, I would imagine. And this tree, it's just countered, man. It's just countered. Demon Hunter will be back in 20 seconds and he's ultra close to level 5. Grubby doesn't know about this. He doesn't know about the expo. Tree of Life finally dead. 1 heal scroll is available. Items on both sides are great. And now finally the Demon Hunter is back. 1 base, tier 3, tier 3. Can't help but feel that Jens is not super ready yet. He's also pretty rich. Interesting army, man. Bears, hippos, dryads. Like 1 dryad for 1 dispel against Hex, I assume. He doesn't have a hero that can get rid of Torrent corpses. A Firelord or Dark Ranger would be amazing. Corpses don't explode from Chimera attacks, right? It's only Siege. That does it. Annoying. It's also a little sign like I see exactly what you're doing all the time. But if you go for like a Firelord Dark Ranger now, it will just be sniped, will it not? Oh, the damage is crazy. Yeah, I know the colors suck, but it's unfortunately determined automatically. Sapper! Kaboom! Kaboom! The second he figured it out, instant counter. And once again, it's 2 base, 1 base. Uh-oh. Jens has a huge army, though. And it's all here. 1 Hex gets rid of 1 Chimera. Oh, yeah, that is the reason why he has these Dryads. The army position isn't great for Jens, I would say. Awesome. Concave. And we got level 5 for the heal wave. Heal wave so good now. Crit so good now. I don't know if the Chimeras are doing enough. Grubby face tanking this. The bears are trying to plow forward, but it feels like they're doing 0 damage. It's all about the Chimeras. And it's, of course, also all about the Demon Hunter. Blade in a little bit of trouble there. Hard to see. But an Invo Potion is there to rescue them. Jens lost 20 food already. But you can never be sure. With this Demon Hunter here, you can never, ever, ever be sure. Hex against it at the shop. I love the usage of towers and shops. Blade again in focus. Entangle. Oh, sick Windwalk. Oh, just when Entangle duration was over. Oh my god. Jens has to do like critical damage here. Otherwise, Grubby holds the expo. He needs like level 6 giving Demon Hunter damage. The Dryad slow is amazing though. And every Headhunter falls is less of a threat to the Chimeras. Still mining here. Blade close to 6.
Our town is under attack.
Main bases are empty soon or now? 1.5 minutes still. That could save Jens actually. That Tree of Eternity could save Jens. Headhunter versus Dryad is, of course, a very, very one-sided affair. Level 6 Blade goes for Blade Storm. Really won't have mana for that. Nobody really has mana anymore. But, of course, there's a shop. Demon Hunter just destroying backlines. Spreading poison. We need healing. We need healing soon. Jens with the block. Can the blade reach? Healing is ready. Needs that heal wave soon. Oh my god, that Windwalk again. Game on the Blade Master's Knife's Edge. The guts on this guy. Going for the Keeper. Gets the Hex out. Oof. What's with the Shadow Hunter here? He got both potions. One for the heal wave, one to keep the Shadow Hunter safe, and the heal wave is ready again. Jesus Christ. That Shadow Hunter level 5. Amazing. Chimera just donated, and the Shadow Hunter is again alive. What is it, the third or fourth time that he's getting out of there with nothing? Grubby with the Zeppelin now. Oh my god. Needs to save this SH. Needs to save all the units. There's no anti-air anymore except the Keeper. That is ridiculous. One lousy dry, but you can't do anything about the Zeppelin, can you? Demon Hunter level 6 is, I think, the only way. And he has to TP out, but not without losing yet another bear. Jens went into this with a 20 food lead. That is nuts. Look at this value swing. Of course, 2 base, 1 base. Of course, 2 base, 1 base helps. But dealing with 4 Chimera ain't easy. Mamma mia. Mouth is wide open. Like the hippo we showed yesterday on stream. Oh, gutsy. Tree is moving to the north, but no Nature's Blessing. We still have Blade Storm. What a match. 50-50 food. Torrent can, of course, be revived, but I don't know. Oh, there is mana, actually. It's all about the heroes. Blade Master versus Demon Hunter. That's what it is, man. One is stacked to the gills with damage, the other with armor. I feel like he could maybe use the tree line a little more, but goddamn is it hard to flee from this Blade Master with Lightning Orb. And the Zeppelin. Genius! It's obviously such a simple move to go for a Zeppelin. You just click and then you load things up. But the right time, the right place. And now we can comfortably sit at 50, heal, and get the full benefit. Jens is broke. Has to sell items. One last hurrah. 1, 2, 3, 4 walkers. But also 4 bears. Oh, blade in the middle of the map. Got an invuln again. Shop control. Shop control. We teach it at the Back to Warcraft channel for over a decade. Glad that Grubby is listening to our advice. Shop control is insane. No invul potion on the Demon Hunter, nor on the Keeper. And he also got to crack the towers without the Chimera. I don't know how you want to do this, man. You need Metamorph, but you can't get kills anymore. Demon Hunter's here now. Oh, burnt his own mana big time. Yeah, there's no mana anymore. Even if he gets Metamorph, he can't use it. And fighting in towers with all the walkers. That's it! Grubby defeating Jens here on Northern Isles with tier 3 rush. Walker, Tauren, Headhunter. So many smart moves. The tower bottom right, the tower upper left, the relocation by Jens countered with towers again. Never let Jens play the Jens game.